Welcome back to Sure as Shade. Hey, I'm Shade. Tonight we continue our conversation with San Antonio community leader and philanthropist Kodi Kareem.
And we're back. Kareem, this segment of the show is going to focus on queer arts and culture. First, I want to just talk about your work in the theater, because I know you're very active here in San Antonio. What kind of theatrical experience do you have?
Well, for the last 20 years, I've been off and on in theater throughout San Antonio.
Yes, I know. Everything from smaller art house to a little more larger scale. Unfortunately, I'm not a singer, so I haven't been able to do a musical yet. For a few years there, I was on the board of directors with the Overtime Theater, which is a wonderful live local theater here in San Antonio that does original plays. This current season, they're all originally written from Texas writers, and they continue to do these performances here in San Antonio, and I always push them because a lot of them are from local artists and they're always trying new things. There are a lot of folks here in San Antonio that are very theater focused and are far more talented than me, and I'm just happy to call them friends. I always try to encourage folks to go out and give the theater a try. I know maybe you're not going to see the big special effects you're going to get from Captain America or anything like that, but there's a lot of actors who do good work here, and it's worth checking them out on stage.
What was your first experience with the theater? Were you a theater kid?
Sort of, yeah, I guess you could say I was. I was actually middle school. The same year I was discovering my interest in Boys in the Urinal.
Shocking.
Shocking, I know, what a coincidence.
A gay theater kid, it can't be.
It was in high school that I really started to hammer the theater thing. That's when the last time I was in musicals and stage plays and all this fun stuff. And then when I left college, I just wanted to hop back into it. Everything from living scenery in a Shakespeare play to a lead character in a small black box theater play. This year I will have a play that I wrote, performed at the Overtime Theater. The play is entitled Who Murdered the Mall Santa?
Ooh.
It's a choose your own murder mystery. So the audience has a hand in deciding who is the next victim. And yes, it takes place in a shopping mall in the 1980s. And based on the title, I think you know who the first character is to get whacked.
What is your favorite queer TV show or movie?
Something about the birdcage I absolutely love. And I know that's it's one of those like old classic gay films, but I like it because it's funny, it's lighthearted, it had its dramatic moments.
Well, what about books? Are you a big reader?
Literature in itself has existed for a very long time, but I don't know how many of us really study queer-centric literature. So even if it's kink-focused, even if it's sex-based, you know what? That's there's someone reading that. The most recent gay-focused book that I read was The Sins of Jack Saul.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Saul, who was a famous Victorian male prostitute, apparently had a big old dick. But that was fascinating because, you know, he was openly gay when openly gay sent you to prison, a la Oscar Wilde. You know, I do care very much about like gay history because up until like, I know this is crazy, but it wasn't until my mid-30s that I realized that there was a gay culture prior to the 80s. And I started seeing photographs of gay men in clubs in the 60s and the 50s and men in drag in the 30s. It's like, so we always existed?
Oh, yeah.
It just, they never published the photos. They never really told us about this. And that's an important part of history that is obviously left out for horrible reasons. Gay pulp is something I'm fascinated by now. This is a throwback. I used to live in the Washington, D.C. area. And in DuPont Circle, there have been long history of bookstores that sell gay pulp.
And it was really over the top. It was almost ridiculous. The writer used the phrase blood engorged member multiple times.
I don't know where that book is. I'm very sure it got tossed out before my bedroom got raided or something like that.
I wish I had some more of that, because I know it was from like the 70s. That was the best part. You don't find literature. It's not like they reprint this shit anymore.
It's like, I would love if there was like the anthology of trashy gay pulp, you know? Like Norton anthology of trashy gay pulp. Where are they with that? We don't need another, you know, complete works of Shakespeare. We need this.
Are you involved in any charitable work in San Antonio?
About a year into Kodi Carnival, a friend of mine came up to me and kind of in a snarky way brought up this, so, okay, you managed to get a bunch of gays in a room to get drunk and walk around in their underwear. Good for you. What are you going to do with that? And it was something, a reflective moment. It's like, what do I do with that? I managed to bring all these people together. I should do something. I went ahead and decided I'm going to go ahead and do a canned food drive. It's the least I could do. One of the bartenders was telling me about a local church here, the Metropolitan Community Church. It is a LGBTQ friendly church. In fact, the reverends there have all been LGBTQ for the last 5 to 10 years.
And fun fact, it was founded by a Letterman.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, this particular church also has a food pantry. And I got to know the lesbian couple that operate that food pantry. And I told them, hey, look, I'm thinking about doing a canned food drive. They were very open to it. It's like they were very clear. We are happy to receive any donations no matter where it comes from. And that was always very important for me. The Kinks for Kindness canned food drive. Because, I see no reason why you can't be kind while being kinky. I've decided to take that same name, and I have filed to be a 501c3 charity. This year, I'm happy to announce that I'm also trying something new. The same food pantry, the folks there told me that they actually do get requests from their patrons for dog food, cat litter. Poor people have pets too, and we love our cats, we love our dogs. And they don't understand if we are going through a financial situation. They rely on us for food. I don't think that any animal should go hungry, especially if they're lumped in the family.
This April, our theme is going to be the Critter Carnival, dedicated to our pups and our furries.
While we're doing that, I'm also requesting everyone come bringing in canned dog food, cat food, maybe even pet supplies like chew toys, cat litter, things like that. So. And we're going to make that donation to the MCC Food Pantry this year.
So thanks again, Kareem, for being on the show. I look forward to seeing what you do in the future with this new organization and also with the San Antonio Letterman, with the theater scene. Make sure to check out Kareem's new play coming this December.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Now get out of here.
All right, but this way, right? Oh, was it this way?
No, that's a sheer cliff on that side.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And watch this space for more interviews, event reports, and reviews.